Welcome back. 4 adventurers are rowing 3,000 miles across the Atlantic, raising funds for charities tackling motor neuron disease and other conditions. And you might remember, we were joined by them before, but rather boringly, they just sat around the studio desk. This was before they set off about a month ago.
And we promised that we'd try and catch up with them mid-row, which, fingers crossed, due to the powers of technology, we can do now. Amazing! Look at this.
We are live.
Ollie, Stuart, Tom and Julian.
Will, how are we?
We're very well, very relaxed, sitting here. How much more importantly, how are you doing, Ollie?
The crew are fantastic. So you've got, just behind, you've got Stuart here next to me, Tom in the middle, and then Julian at the back. So we're on Good Fettle. We're on day 24 now of the crossing. Actually, you've caught us at sort of a hot off the press moment because we've been absolutely flying, holding our sort of spot in the top 10 of the leaderboard, but the boat has hit a bit of a slow patch. So we're going to have to, as soon as we finish this call, we're going to have to dive in the water, believe it or not, and get underneath the boat and see what's the matter.
Well, Ollie, you know what they say, a bad workman always blames his tools.
Exactly. There come no excuses, right? Adapt for profit is our motto, so there we go.
So you've been there for 24 days, and the thing that me and Will couldn't believe last time we spoke, that you're doing everything there. So you're kind of eating, sleeping. It's literally just you guys on a boat. How has it been? How are you holding up? Because you're looking very well.
I mean, I'm looking like a garden gnome, aren't I? Really, let's be honest. But no, I mean, it's great. The morale's high. It is challenging. I'm not going to lie, especially with the heat. The last sort of 12 days, we've had 0 wind, which has made it really, really challenging just because it's then purely on the oars at that point. And it's about 30, 35 degrees during the day, so the sun is absolutely sweltering. So that makes it life on board pretty challenging. We work on a sort of shift rotation of 2 hours on, 2 hours off. So you can see at the moment that Stuart and Tom are on the oars now, so they'll do 2 hours. And then Julian and I will step on after them and do our 2 hours. It just carries on like that, non-stop chaining. And in between and the downtime, you try and get a bit of sleep and you try and get your food in you, basically. So simple life, but simple struggle at the same time.
So, Ollie, where roughly are you at the moment? I mean, if you're 27 days in, what's the rough estimate of how long it'll take? Are you well past the halfway point or not?
Yeah, we're through halfway. We've got 1,100 miles to go. So we've crossed now about 1,300, 1,400 miles. So we're hoping to be in around between the sort of 23rd, 24th of January into Antigua. That's the hope. So there's still a little while to go yet, but everyone's still plugging along. And as you mentioned at the beginning, some of the causes that we're doing this for, Cure Parkinson's, Motor Neuron Disease, and the Matt Hampson Foundation. I mean, the most challenging bit so far has been the heat. I think it's just been managing that and really trying to stay positive despite the fact that you're cooking in your cabin at each time. So managing that alongside the sleep deprivation, those have been the biggest things for the crew. But the spirits are really high. I'll be honest, we haven't really had many crosswords between us, which has been credit to us. And we're super proud of that and how well we're working together at the moment. But as you say, we've still got, we're the 6th of January today, so we've still got the good sort of 18 days to go, really, before we can dream about a rum punch in Antigua.
Yeah, well, that does sound pretty good, but you've certainly earned it. And Ollie, we wish you and Tom and Stuart and Julian the very best with the rest of that journey. Stay safe and congrats again on this amazing endeavour. We have loved looking at you, but I think you spoke to the team before and you can flip the camera as we go. It is a beautiful sunrise.
I'll show you the sunrise now, yeah.
And thank you again.
Wow.
Fabulous stuff, and good luck with the rest of it. Safe onward journey, and we'll check in again if you'll have us.
Yeah, thanks very much. So lovely to see you both. Thanks for having us on the show, and obviously keep following us, Team Seas Life. You'll find out what's underneath the hull shortly.
Good luck with that. Thanks so much, Ollie, Tom and Stuart and Julian. We'll speak to you again soon.
Thanks, team. Thank you very much. Have a lovely morning.
That is absolutely amazing. I have to say, I think that's absolutely extraordinary, really do. Credit to them as well. What a feat of endurance that is, and some really important charities are raising money for as well.
We are going to